Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up, in the world of rare coins, legends often hide in the smallest of forms, and the 1939 D. Lincoln Wheat penny is one of those silent giants. Minted in Denver during a turbulent era, this coin doesn't just carry copper and history, it carries the pulse of a generation. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary penny, but for collectors and treasure hunters alike, it's a symbol of unimaginable wealth and sudden fortune. This is not just a coin. It's a golden ticket waiting to transform the life of its lucky holder. What sets this particular coin apart is its unique blend of rarity, condition, and historic mystique. The 1939 D penny, stamped with the Denver D mint mark, was produced in lower quantities than other Lincoln cents of the era. But quantity alone doesn't define its value. What matters most is its condition. An uncirculated 1939 D with a strong strike, rich original luster, and untouched fields can skyrocket in value, making collectors pay tens of thousands or even millions under the right market conditions. This isn't a coin you find easily, and those who own one often don't realize the vault of riches they're holding in their palm. Beyond rarity lies the story. This penny was born in a time when America was climbing out of the Great Depression and inching closer to the Second World War. Every cent was earned with sweat and held with purpose. The 1939 D. Lincoln penny symbolizes survival, resilience, and the spirit of hope. The coin features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the wheat ears on the reverse, representing growth, prosperity, and legacy. To hold this coin is to hold a piece of the American dream. Now, let's talk about the magic of condition. In the numismatic world, the highest grades command the most jaw-dropping prices. A 1939 D in MS 67 red, mint state, condition is so rare, so flawless, that only a few exist across the globe. These examples shine like fire and gold, with untouched copper brilliance that captures the eye instantly. If you're lucky enough to have such a coin, it's not just a collectible, it's a millionaire's ticket. Auctions have seen insane bidding wars for coins of this caliber, with passionate collectors desperate to add such a historical gem to their prized vaults. It's no exaggeration to say that a perfect 1939 D penny can make you rich overnight. Imagine waking up to find that a coin lying forgotten in your drawer is worth more than a Ferrari, more than a house, potentially even more than some businesses. This penny is a sleeping dragon, underestimated by the world, but fiercely desired by those who know its power. The stories of people who cashed in such coins for life-changing sums aren't fairy tales. They're real, documented, and increasing every year as the coin market explodes with global interest. But beware, many fakes and altered coins flood the market, and true value only comes from authenticity and pristine condition. Professional grading by a trusted authority like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin's status and unlock its true worth. If your coin carries a deep, rich red luster, sharp details on Lincoln's hair and jaw, clean wheat lines on the reverse, and no signs of wear, it may be one of those rare few. And those few can fetch sums that lift families out of poverty, buy mansions, or launch new empires. If you possess a 1939 D. Lincoln Wheat penny, don't spend it, protect it. Wrap it in a soft cloth, store it in a temperature-controlled environment, and get it graded. Even if it doesn't look perfect, it may still be worth thousands. But if it's that one-in-a-million example, you could be sitting on a life-altering treasure. The humble penny that once bought a piece of candy could now buy your futured S.O. Check your drawers, your piggy banks, your grandfather's old coin jars. The 1939 D. Lincoln penny isn't just a relic, it's a miracle in copper. And for the fortunate soul who holds it, destiny may be just one coin away from. Second in the heart of American coinage history lies a copper masterpiece that could hold the keys to your fortune, the 1940 D. Lincoln Wheat penny. This unassuming piece of currency, minted in the historic city of Denver, is no ordinary coin. It has become a symbol of rare wealth, a collectible so treasured that it's whispered about in numismatic circles as the millionaire maker. If you're lucky enough to hold this specific penny in flawless condition, your financial destiny could shift in the blink of an eye. This is not just a coin. It's a financial supernova waiting to explode. What makes the 1940 D so electrifying in the world of collectors is not merely its age, but its rarity in pristine condition. Millions were minted, yes, but only a handful have survived the passage of time without a single scratch, dent, or blemish. A high-grade mint state, MS 67 red or better, version is a true unicorn, blazing with fiery red brilliance and razor-sharp detail. In the collector's market, such a coin isn't just rare, it's mythical. Its value can soar into the hundreds of thousands or even touch $1 million mark under the right collector's frenzy. For those unaware, that's life-changing wealth, hidden in plain sight. This coin carries the legacy of America's grit. Minted as the country emerged from the Great Depression and stood on the brink of global conflict, the 1940 D-Wheat penny isn't just metal, it's memory. On the obverse, Abraham Lincoln's timeless portrait stares forward with silent resolve. On the reverse, two proud wheat ears stand like pillars of prosperity, flanking the words that echo freedom. 1 cent, United States of America. It's not just currency, it's courage frozen in copper. Every collector dreams of that once-in-a-lifetime discovery, that jaw-dropping coin buried in a forgotten drawer or inherited from a grandparent's old cigar box. The 1940 D is one of those dreams. While most examples show signs of circulation, the true gems, the untouched, blazing red specimens, are beyond rare. They command attention at elite auctions, where passionate bidders compete with unrelenting hunger. In such a setting, a single penny can ignite a bidding war that turns into $1 million storm. The magic of the 1940 D lies in its detail. A true treasure will exhibit brilliant luster, sharp edges, and finely etched features, from Lincoln's collar and cheek to the clean wheat lines on the reverse. No signs of wear, no discoloration, just pure, untouched copper perfection. These are the coins that make seasoned collectors sweat and investors salivate. To them, this penny is not a coin. It's a masterpiece, a crown jewel of any serious collection. If you possess this rarity, beware of temptation. Don't be fooled by quick offers or lowball bids. There are stories of people unknowingly spending these on candy decades ago, if only they knew they were spending a fortune for a few cents worth of sweets. Today, that same penny, if preserved correctly, can fund dreams, buy property, pay debts, or simply elevate your life into a realm you never imagined. That's the true power this little coin holds. But with great value comes great risk. The market is filled with fakes, cleaned coins, altered mint marks, and deceptive duplicates. To unlock the full value of your 1940 D penny, you need to have it certified by trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC. Their seal of approval turns your coin from maybe into millionaire. Once authenticated, its path to fame and your path to fortune becomes clear. So, hold it close, store it safe, and treat it like the treasure it truly is. The 1940 D Lincoln Wheat penny is more than a piece of history. It's a modern miracle. If you're lucky enough to hold one in pristine condition, you're not just a collector. You're a guardian of a copper legend, and quite possibly, a billionaire in waiting. Third, picture a single, silent penny, struck in Denver in 1944 while the world was at war, hiding in a forgotten cigar box. To an untrained eye, it's mere pocket change, yet to the initiated, it's a dormant titan of wealth. The 1944 D Wheat cent carries whispers of unimaginable fortune, the power to transform an ordinary afternoon into the day you joined the billionaire ranks. Its modest copper face belies the thunderstorm of value it can unleash when discovered in elite, untouched condition. During World War II, most mints were churning out pennies by the truckload. But the Denver facility produced a peculiarly small pool of specimens with razor-sharp detail and rich, fiery luster. These frosty red coins, graded MS 67 red or finer, are unicorns among numismatists. When one surfaces, high-stakes collectors pounce like hawks, propelling bids from 5 figures to that rare, electrifying 7-figure stratosphere. This penny's scarcity in perfect form is the heartbeat of its mystique. Hold it up to the light, and you're touching 1944 itself, a year when victory in Europe seemed within reach, when steel and silver were rationed, when every cent was a statement of American resilience. President Lincoln's profile, etched with wartime steel dies, stands in stoic relief, a reminder that even in chaos, ideals endure. The twin wheat stalks on the reverse are not mere decoration. They're a copper covenant promising prosperity to those who believe that a contender for the million-dollar podium must glow like glowing ember. Uninterrupted red surfaces, blister-free fields, hairline-sharp memorial steps in Lincoln's chair, and wheat ears that look carved by lasers. Under magnification, the D mint mark must sit crisp and perfectly shaped just below the date. No mushiness, no tooling marks, no color mismatch. One microscopic carbon speck, one faint fingerprint, can shatter a 6-0 dream. Perfection is the gatekeeper of glory. Raw coins, no matter how dazzling, are only promises until proved. Enter grading titans like PCGS and NGC. Their plastic slabs are the modern alchemist's seal, transmuting copper into certified treasure. An MS-67 red label doesn't just describe a condition, it detonates a collector frenzy. Suddenly the penny in your palm is no longer a trinket. It's a headline, a phenomenon, a multi-million-dollar magnet. Paragraph 6. Legendary windfalls whispers swirl of attic finds funding ranches, of estate sale sleepers flipping into 7-figure wire transfers. A Midwestern farmer once traded a pair of graded 1944 D-Reds for more acres than his grandfather ever dreamed of. Auction floors remember a bidding war so heated that the hammer price eclipsed luxury supercars, proof that when rarity and desire collide, copper can outshine gold. Paragraph 7. Guarding the copper grail. If you suspect you possess this miracle, wrap it in a mylar flip, or better, an inert capsule, far from humidity, thumbprints, and the sun's fading glare. Do not polish, wipe, or shine it up. Each original molecule of mint red is a diamond in disguise. Store it within a temperature-stable safe while you plan authentication. The wrong move can be $1 million scratch. Paragraph 8. A penny, a portal, a promise. Ultimately, the 1944 D. Lincoln wheat penny is more than numismatic hype. It is a portal connecting past perseverance to present potential. For the vigilant collector or the casual addict's explorer, it represents the tantalizing possibility that destiny sometimes disguises itself as pocket change. Should you be the chosen steward of this copper comet, remember, one humble cent can redraw your life's entire ledger, overnight, irrevocably, and with thunderous wealth. Fourth, it's just 1 cent. That's what most people think when they see a 1946 D. Lincoln wheat penny. But in the world of rare coins, this tiny treasure has the potential to change your life forever. If you happen to hold the right one, an untouched, fiery red gem struck in Denver in 1946, you could be staring down the gateway to unimaginable wealth. This isn't just an old penny. This is a golden opportunity masked in copper, a quiet king among coins capable of rewriting your destiny in the blink of an eye. Millions of these pennies were struck after World War II, but few survived in mint state. Perfection, time, wear, and careless handling destroyed most of their beauty. But the handful that escaped, those few that shine with their original red mint luster and are graded MS-67 or higher, are worth far more than gold, platinum, or even diamonds. Collectors will pay fortunes for such rare examples, and, in the right market, one flawless 1946 D penny could command a price in the millions. You read that right. Millions for a penny. 1946 was more than just a year. It was the beginning of America's post-war rebirth. Soldiers returned home, industries surged, and hope was high. The Denver Mint was busy producing currency for a nation in transition. Each 1946 D penny tells a story from that time, of patriotism, resilience, and recovery. On the front stands the enduring image of Abraham Lincoln, facing right with strength and dignity. On the reverse, the twin wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbols of stability and abundance. This coin holds not just metal, but memory. Here's the truth. Condition is everything. If your 1946 D penny has been touched, scratched, circulated, or cleaned, it may still hold value, but not the power to turn you into a billionaire overnight. The true treasures are those that gleam with unbroken brilliance, untouched by time, with no spots. Fingerprints. Imagine this: an old box in your attic, filled with your grandfather's coins. Among them sits a shiny 1946 D penny that's been sealed away for decades. You think it's just a keepsake, but you take it to be graded, and suddenly, experts are gasping. Your coin isn't just valuable, it's priceless. Auction houses call. Bidders from around the world line up. And in one night, that single cent brings in a sum that could fund generations of dreams. These stories aren't fantasy. They've happened, and they will happen again. But beware, the higher the value, the deeper the shadows. Scammers flood the market with counterfeits, altered dates, and polished fakes. If you suspect you have a 1946 D penny of exceptional quality, never attempt to clean or tamper with it. Let the professionals handle the grading, authentication, and market evaluation. One wrong move, one scratch, one cleaning attempt can destroy a seven-figure dream. Treat it like a crown jewel, because that's exactly what it is. The rarest 1946 D pennies, once certified, have sparked fierce bidding wars at top auction houses. Collectors and investors understand that only a few of these exist in pristine mint condition. When such a coin hits the market, the price isn't limited by logic. It's driven by passion, rarity, and competition. And as global interest in rare U.S. coins continues to rise, the value of elite specimens is only going up. If you have one, you're holding not just history, you're holding leverage, power, and opportunity. So, look again. Check your drawers, old jars, family collections. That dusty penny from 1946 with the D below the date might be the very thing that lifts you from ordinary to extraordinary. It might be your escape from debt, your dream home, your legacy, but only if you recognize its worth. Don't sell it cheap. Don't let it slip away. Because in that one small coin lies the chance to transform your fate, to step from shadows into light, from scarcity into abundance. And it all begins with a single, powerful penny. 5 in the grand saga of American coinage. Few coins carry the mystique, surprise, and shocking potential of the 1951 D. Lincoln Wheat penny. Struck at the Denver Mint during a booming post-war era, this humble copper cent holds a secret. One that could be worth millions. To the casual eye, it's just a coin. But to the lucky soul who finds a flawless, mint-state version, it's a vault of untold riches. This is not just money. It's a golden key to an entirely new life. The D beneath the date stands for Denver, and in the world of numismatics, that tiny mark carries big weight. In 1951, the Denver Mint produced over 625 million Lincoln pennies. But here's the twist. Out of those millions, only a minuscule number survive today in pristine, untouched condition, full blazing red, with flawless surfaces and microscopic detail. Those coins are the crowned kings of the 1951 D series. If you have one graded MS 67 red or higher, you don't just have a collectible, you have a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. The year 1951 was a time of American optimism. Factories roared, families grew, and pennies still held real value. That same spirit lives in every curve of the 1951 D Wheat penny. On the front, President Abraham Lincoln stares ahead, carved in quiet dignity. On the reverse, twin wheat stalks wrap around the bold 1 cent and United States of America, a simple design that has come to represent stability, endurance, and prosperity. This coin is not just copper. It is a canvas of American progress. Though millions were minted, nearly all 1951 D pennies entered circulation, passed through thousands of hands, and suffered wear, damage, and loss of luster. The few that escaped, those pulled from rolls and preserved perfectly from day one, are now so rare that they are chased globally by elite collectors. A perfect, full red penny with no contact marks and full original shine can command a 6-figure price, and under the right bidding war, even more. Such coins are like lightning in a bottle, pure, powerful, and priceless. To transform your 1951 D penny from a coin into a certified treasure, it must be professionally graded. Institutions like PCGS or NGC are the gatekeepers of the numismatic world. Their grading scale will determine your coin's future. A coin marked MS 65 red is impressive. MS 66 red is rare. But MS 67 red or better. That's where life changes. That's where auctions go wild, and bidders empty their vaults just to call your coin their OWN. It has happened before. A seemingly ordinary coin finds its way out of a dusty drawer, is submitted for grading, and then turns into a media headline. An auction room thunderstorm. People have paid staggering sums for near-perfect 1951 D wheat pennies. These aren't rumors, they're documented successes. And if you're holding that miracle coin right now, untouched by time, you could be next in line for the spotlight and the fortune. If you believe you have a 1951 D penny in excellent condition, handle it like sacred treasure. Never clean it. Never polish it. Never drop it. Store it in a protective flip or airtight capsule. Every fingerprint, every smudge, every scratch lowers its grade and its value. Keep it dry, cool, and secure until a trusted grading service can confirm your fortune. Don't let carelessness cost you what could be the greatest opportunity of your life. The 1951 D Lincoln Wheat Penny is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of how small things can carry enormous power. It teaches us that wealth doesn't always shine in gold. Sometimes, it hides in copper. In the right condition, this penny has the power to turn a regular person into a millionaire or even a billionaire overnight. If you own one, don't rush, don't spend it, and don't let it go for less than it's worth. Because in your hands might lie the quietest treasure ever.